All right, let's get you a sense of how all of this is unfolding at Stilfontein. That's where we find our reporter, Tebogo Phakedi, who joins us now live. Tebogo, in the last time we spoke, there wasn't much activity following the news that those illegal miners tried to come out overnight. Has there been any movement since we spoke?
Good morning, Ayanda, and of course, good morning to the viewers. We are currently at shaft 11. Earlier on when we spoke, we were at shaft 10, which is 5 kilometers from where we are currently. Nothing is really happening at shaft 10, but I can tell you that according to the police, these illegal miners who were able to emerge from underground, attempting to evade arrest, were in actual apprehended last night. Currently here at shaft 11, not much is happening. If my colleague Jaguar Africa can just show you, we see, of course, the police stationed here as we've been seeing them for the past few weeks. And of course, this is the actual shaft where we saw on Friday a crane being used to lower a camera that will be able to visualize what is happening underground shaft 11 for authorities to be able to assess and analyze really as they are trying to retrieve illegal miners underground. But of course, I can tell you that as far as this operation is concerned, we were expecting that today we will be seeing officials starting with the actual retrieval of illegal miners underground. But we heard from the Department of Community Safety, Ayanda, that they are still analyzing the data collected using that specific camera on Friday. Throughout the weekend, even today, we do not see any movement as far as the physical operation of ensuring that these illegal miners are retrieved. But I can tell you, as we are stationed here, we saw the K9 unit from police as well as the mounted unit from SABC stationed here, as well as they were saying that they will be using most of their resources to ensure that their Operation Vala Umgodi really comes into effect, and some of these illegal miners have been arrested. You would know that those who emerged last night are joining the 1,000 that have already been arrested. We understand some of them were released and they were being processed for deportation. As you would know that some of them are from Zimbabwe, some Mozambique, and we are told by police that some are from Lesotho and others are South Africans, Ayanda. But at this point, not much happening as far as the operation is concerned.
And what do we make then, Tebogo, of those efforts made by residents who are living in and around Stilfontein? I mean, for a long time, there had been many of them who are really certain that they themselves are willing to go underground to see if they can pull out some of their loved ones.
Most definitely, Ayanda. In actual fact, a week prior to government taking over this operation, we saw community members or even volunteers, assisting to retrieve these illegal miners. They first started with feeding them, making sure that they get food and water. Then we saw them using a rope. That's when they were able to retrieve 10 illegal mine workers as well as one body. One of the reasons why at this point they are adamant that their operation seemed to be faster as compared to government's operation. But what they are saying at this point, when we spoke to the mining communities over the weekend, was that they will now approach the Human Rights Commission. As you would know that 2 weeks we saw the High Court in Pretoria, stating that or ordering that these illegal miners underground be provided with food as well as medication. But the Department of Health, or just government in general, stating and highlighting that they will not be doing that until they are able to diagnose anyone who's in need of medication underground. So thus far, we do not see any of the community members accessing or being closer to this shaft in attempt to, retrieve some of these illegal miners, Ayanda.
Still an extraordinary set of circumstances. Tebogo Phakedi, for now, thanks very much indeed. We'll certainly keep touching base with you throughout the course of the morning to get you a sense of how things are faring. Tebogo Phakedi, live to us there from Stilfontein in the northwest.